Well, hello everyone. It's Gigi from Inner Feather Tarot. Welcome to the Daily Whisper. Let's do a collective reading. Let's get right into it. Deck has been pre-shuffled. I'm going to do a quick cutting here. And let's ask Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today, Spirit? What messages do you have for the collective today, Spirit? Initial energies in the past, anxiety, mental turmoil, a lot of low vibrations in the past. Currently, some relationships that might be balanced, might not, but some relationships, something about partnerships and relationships. And in the future, the evaluation of which path to take, where to go from that point forward. Spirit, let's clarify these initial energies, please. Clarify these initial energies for us. In the past, the desire to move to calmer waters, to really have a better understanding, a higher understanding, a commitment with a masculine who is really charming, really excited about things, really really excited about life. A masculine who made a lot of promises about being able to move things forward, being able to give the collective what the collective wanted. And so there was a lot of desire to have a commitment with this masculine. Currently, the collective is undergoing some tough times. It's a cycle that needs to end, but it hasn't ended yet. This masculine, there is a masculine, or it could potentially be the same masculine as the past, is now very logical, a bit cold, somebody who is really kind of took a step back from the relationship and left the collective feeling less than, left the collective doubting themselves, left the collective feeling that they aren't abundant, they aren't in their power at this point in time. And that's all about the fact that this masculine energy kind of closed themselves off. Like you're working on other things, not really devoting time or energy to the relationship, but continue to be attached. This masculine is not allowing the cycle to close. So they are keeping the collective kind of trapped in this energy, in this cyclical energy. And again, this is about the initial energy on the present was these partnerships. Perhaps this masculine has been giving elsewhere, been giving to a different partnership. It could be work related. It could be another romantic partnership. But whatever it is, this masculine is not giving to the connection with the feminine, and has left the feminine feeling, the collective feeling that they're not empowered. A lot of self-doubt, a lot of, not feeling their best right now because of the way that this masculine has been acting towards the connection. In the future, we saw the initial energy being, an energy of not knowing which way to take, right? Needing to evaluate and make a decision, but really not knowing which way to go. And there is really a fear that wish fulfillment might not come in the future, right? We see a masculine energy feeling unloved in the future, not giving love or feeling unloved. And we see some secrets that are coming to light, right? Whatever these secrets are, either the masculine is going to come clean about them, or the collective is going to find them out. And that is going to definitely change the dynamic here. It's going to change how the collective sees and feels about this masculine. Perhaps the reveal of these secrets is going to make the collective kind of fall out of love with whoever this masculine is here. In the past, there wasn't fairness in the relationship, a lot of sadness, somebody really trapped in the past, looking at things that weren't working, things that, or maybe I should rather say things that didn't work in the past, feeling depressed, feeling sad, not feeling abundant, not feeling that they could be the partners that the collective needed. And again, there wasn't fairness, there wasn't balance in the connection. It was really a one-sided sort of situation, which created this sadness, this imbalance, this, feeling of inadequacy in the relationship. Currently, there is some trouble manifesting what they want. I think the collective has been manifesting this person back into their lives. If there is separation or no contact, or if maybe this person's just been very cold and detached, the collective has been manifesting, but it seems that the manifestations are not realizing themselves, as fast as the collective wishes that they manifested themselves. There is a new spark here. There is, a feeling of a new beginning, a more exciting beginning of regaining that spark, regaining that joy of life, right? And to stop overgiving in the connection. I think that the collective has realized with this period of separation, of this period of detachment, this period of this gap between the partners here, they've kind of realized that the spark in the relationship was gone. They want to regain that spark, right? They're tired of being in this situation where there is an equal give and take, right? The collective is tired of having given a lot and not receiving anything, and tired of having this masculine devote time and energy elsewhere, not to the collective. They're exercising their options, whatever options that may be, maybe options in love, options in business, whatever it is, but they're really not giving to the connection. They kind of are giving to somebody else, to others, rather than the collective. And the collective is tired. They're tired of manifesting this. They're not feeling that the manifestations are coming true, but they're in need of a new beginning, a new spark, something different. Right now, things are not in the best of terms between these partners. In the future, the collective is going to need to find their strength to keep moving forward, right? It's time to stop there. I think that the collective is going to see that they don't want to fight for that anymore. It's a futile exercise of trying to invest time and energy in this dynamic. And the collective is going to be tired of being imbalanced, of being, of not having inner balance, right? So the collective is going to have to find their strength to balance themselves out and to perhaps remove themselves from this connection for good. In the past, whoever this person was, whoever this masculine was, right, came in with a lot of promises of a new beginning, promises of abundance, promises of I'm going to take you there and I'm going to do this and we're going to go places and we're going to be a couple. But it was all smoke and mirrors. It was a lot of lies, a lot of promises a lot of promises that were not realized, right? This is somebody who was very sad, somebody who had a foot in the past, who had always ran away from relationships when things started to get serious, somebody who had a lot of secrets and who was always running. This person was always the runner. They had a disillusionment. This masculine had a huge disillusionment in love in the past and couldn't come back from that. That really scarred them and created this almost this phobia of being in a committed relationship. And so, for as much as they said the right things and promises, made a lot of promises to the collective, they didn't live up to any of that. They weren't ready for that. They were the runner. They were running the entire time. And the collective was chasing this person. In the past, there was a lot of chasing, a lot of believing these empty promises from this person. Currently, a rejection and a change in perspective here. The collective is a very loving feminine energy in this dynamic. Somebody who's supportive, somebody who is loving, supportive, somebody who is nurturing, somebody who is forgiving, somebody who is always there for this masculine, no matter what, through thick and thin. I mean, through good times and bad. The feminine, the collective has been there, right? Just open-hearted and always ready to let this masculine back in, to provide the support that he needed. And this masculine is starting to see things from a different perspective. They understand, I mean, the collective has rejected this masculine, right? Or maybe the masculine rejected the collective. But I think here that the collective really rejected the masculine. The collective got tired of this game that the masculine was playing, this hot and cold, this, I'm making you feel bad about yourself. The collective got tired of not knowing where they stood and rejected the masculine. And this rejection caused the masculine to change their perspective, to start reevaluating not having this loving, supportive, beautiful, nurturing, caring energy in their lives. In the future, a choice is made. No more indecisiveness. It's a choice towards happiness, a choice towards moving things forward. So whether or not the collective is going to choose this person or this person is going to choose the collective, whatever choice is made in the future is going to lead to happiness and is going to move things forward. Things have been very, very stagnant right now because this masculine really keeps running. But I think the collective is tired of chasing, and the collective is now deciding that this isn't the path for them. This isn't what they want to be in life. And whatever decision is going to be made in the future, and again, it's not a choice. It is a decision, right? Is somebody saying, this is what I want, and this is the direction I'm going to go. Whatever that choice is going to lead to this happiness and this movement forward, this forward movement in their lives, in the collective's lives. Yeah, currently, this masculine is investing all their time and energy towards their career, their financial goals, their work, right? And it's interesting because they're learning from their mistakes, though. They have been evaluating what's happened in the past, the situations they found themselves in the past, right? And they're trying to figure it out. And I think that it really speaks to this change in perspective. They're starting to evaluate and maybe take the lessons learned and trying to figure out how to apply what they've learned from the past. It seems that they're in a very cyclical sort of circumstance here. They have been here before, right? They've always ran when things got serious. They always ran. They never really fully invested themselves because of this hurt that they had in the past. And this hurt could have been another relationship. It could have been somebody who broke their heart. It could have been just, a bad childhood, something brought from a bad family life. But whatever it was, it closed them off for love. And they've been in this cycle over and over again. But now, after being rejected by the collective, losing the collective energy, which was such a strong, such a positive, such a nurturing energy in their lives. And, they view the collective as somebody who stood by them when nobody else would. The collective stood by them. The collective gave them chance after chance, right? Even after they made the collective feel less than, the collective still stuck around. And so after feeling this energy, this loyalty, this nurturing, this love, this, unconditional love, and being rejected by the collective, I think that this person realizes I can't continue to do things the way I'm doing things. Let me learn from the past. Let me learn from the things that I've done wrong. And so that is the change in perspective here, is seeing things for what they are. And in the future, just, you know, not changing, not drastically changing directions. And I think that in the past, this masculine may have been, again, as I said, this wasn't somebody who was invested in any real relationship, right? When things got serious, they ran. And so they've always shifted their directions very drastically. And I think that in the future, the goal is not to undergo such drastic shifts, to, you know, not to do things so recklessly, not to do things so impulsively, to really think about the choices that are made. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Hermit reversed, and Eight of Wands reversed. So, yeah, so this person, this masculine is tired. I mean, he's defeated. Whatever work has been putting in on financial stability, on career, on, you know, material matters, has not been paying out. He's been feeling defeated. He's been feeling that no matter how much he works, he's always behind the eight ball. Things are not working out for them. He does hope for that abundant new beginning, right? They want to be, they're working on financial stability. In their mind, being financially stable is what's going to attract the feminine back into their lives, is by being that, you know, stable figure, that successful person, that career person, that person with means. And even though they've been rejected, they are not letting go. They're not letting go. They are in a state of loneliness right now. They're so lonely, but they don't know how to come and communicate with the collective. I mean, in the past, all this person has done was, when things got hard, they packed up and left, right? And now they don't want to do that. They want to come. They want to fight. They're not letting this go. They're not letting the collective go. But they are lonely. They're sad, and they want to come and communicate, but they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to ask for help. They are in a very low vibration state right now, and things are very stagnant. Things are not moving. They're not moving because this person is not speaking. They're closed up. They close themselves off to the world, and they're in this state of solitude, this loneliness, sadness, this low vibration, and just trapped in their heads thinking about a way to come out of this, you know, this low vibration and offer something to the collective. But I think that they understand that if they're going to come back, they're going to come back correct, right? Because after this rejection here, which happened because the collective got tired of the games, got tired of the manipulation, they understand that they can't come with more empty promises. They got to come correct. And so they're assessing. They don't know what to do to be able to offer that stability, to be able to come and offer something solid, offer something that they're not going to back out of, offer something that's not going to be manipulative, that's not going to be, you know, false and empty. So that's really where they are. I mean, they're struggling. This is a person who needs love and light. So in a 5D, if you're not communicating, just send them love and light. All right, everyone, this is what Spirit has for us today. I hope these messages resonated with you. If it did, please leave me a comment. Hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber of the channel, please subscribe. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you soon. All right, bye-bye.